guys, we're coming up to Honkai Star Rail's first year anniversary. I'm a little bit early because, well, I'm really busy this month. I'm not going to be putting out as many videos as I usually do because I'm really busy. So I'm going to get out my 1 year account review video today. This is me reviewing my account. If you are a content creator who likes reviewing other people's accounts, feel free to use this video and comment on my stuff and post it, and I'll have a look, and maybe we can do an exchange or something. I don't really mind. Part of me finds it very exciting at the implausible possibility of Mr. Pokey watching my video and reviewing my stuff. It's not going to happen. I have like 150 subscribers, so subscribe more and make that number go up, please. Okay, we're going to be reviewing my account today. I am a day one Honkai Star Rail player. I have been playing this game for nearly a whole year, and let's get into it. Let's show you what we have. I'm going to start with light cones. Just to see my itinerary of my account. Now, I will say, you can probably tell, I am not a whale player at all. I consider myself a low spender, and by that I mean I buy the battle pass, I buy the train pass, and I will buy one of each of the top-ups over the course of a year, occasionally. I will never top up my account unless it will guarantee me the character I want, which means I don't spend a lot on this game. Not really. I consider it like goldfish levels. That's not like whale levels. I don't go out my way to top up my account for a light cone. I will only top up my account for a character and only to get that character. So I do have a few limited light cones. I have blades, I have doctor ratios, I have Acherons, and that's and of course Jing Yuans. And I also have Jing Yuans light cones. So I have only 4 limited light cones. I have a lot of the standard ones, but that's only because my luck on the standard banner has been incredibly good. I did lose the 70-25 once, which is why I have 2 copies of Japard's. I lost once, and I never lost again. I've only spent like less than 100 wishes on the weapon banner. And I've got all these light cones. 40 wishes, 20 wishes, 20 wishes. I think Blades was like 60, so maybe almost 200 wishes on the weapon banner. Incredibly lucky. I haven't spent a lot. I have them all maxed out. I have a gigantic collection of light cones otherwise, but I don't have them all maxed out. For instance, I only have an R2 dance. I don't have an R5. I recently got a, where is it? R5 Good Night Sleep Well. But I don't have R5 everything. I only have R2 resolution signs as possible. I could have had R4, but I decided I wanted 2 of them instead of an R4 one. That's my decision, really. That's what I went with. I thought having 2 at R2 was better having than 1 at R4, just so you're gonna have 1 on either side of Memory of Chaos if you need to. That's all, really. Shall we get into characters? That's my light cones. I guess I should also show off. I don't have a lot of fuels. I do use my fuels. I do not spend my jade on fuel. My jades are only for wishing for characters only. I have quite a lot of self-modeling resin. I only really use this to get crit pieces or pieces that I have been trying to get, farming for like weeks, and I decide that I've had enough farming and I just self-modeling resin myself the piece I'm trying to get. This otherwise doesn't really get spent. So let's get into characters, shall we? So let's just have a quick breakdown of what characters I have. You can see I have quite a lot of the limited 5 stars. I do not have every 5-star in the game. I think this is a pretty decent haul of 5 stars. Keeping in mind the amount of 50-50s I have won, I can count on one hand. I lose an astronomically large amount of 50-50s. I can show you my 50-50 win characters. It is Black Swan, it is Danheng, and it is Blade. Every other character I've had to go pretty much the hard pity for, except for Fushwan, who I lost the 50-50 for, but came like two wishes after Clara. Like, I have such bad luck, but I still have a decent haul of 5-star characters. I don't have everyone. So who to start with? Now, if you didn't know, I try and build every single character on my account. Like, if we go over here, you can see my Arlan is level 60, my Xinyu is level 70, and my Hook is 70-80. She's not fully built, but if I wanted to, I could probably still use her. I try and get every character to this state, the 70-80, with basic traces leveled. Just so, if I want to use them, I can. I have that possibility. I can slap on some relics on them and straight up use them. That's just how I choose to run my account. I have done that since day one, and because of that, to demonstrate, I tend to have a reasonably good supply of books because I've already pre-spent my books leveling characters, and that is sort of the benefit of buying the battle pass. You tend to have enough resources to spread it about. Like, my free-to-play is suffering at the moment because of lack of resources, but on my main account, because I've made the decision to level up everybody, I don't worry about when a new character comes about farming books for them, because all the books from the events and stuff just refill themselves naturally. That's how I personally like it. So I guess we'll start. Not all of these characters are built. Who's built that I can actually show off? You can see I've started on these. They're not really built. I started building Yukong. He's building. Getting there. I think we start into built character territories with Serval, who is mostly built. He had my Jingyuen's retired pieces. As you can see, she has a reasonably good ratio. 92/62 with 180 attack. I think the attack needs to be higher, I think. Serval is really squishy as characters go. I can always switch her light cone. She's on the breakfast one at the moment for before dawn if I wanted to do more damage, but I don't really use her much. I sometimes use her with Kafka. So the fact that she does get used is the reason why she's level 75 rather than level 70. You can tell which characters I intend to use if they get up to the level 70 point, and then they get promoted to level 80 if I actually use them a lot. We'll get there. But yeah, she's standard on Serious of Reckless. She's got traces. I haven't really used her that much, but she does get the occasional use still. She is E6. I forgot to go through Eidolons of all the ones down here, all the characters that are still waiting to be built, but I think for the most part, most of them are E6. Most of them. I have been really unlucky on Arlan's for some reason. Really lucky on Joue's for some reason. But yeah, I haven't got E6 on everyone just yet. But I do have E6 Serval. She gets some use. Character I use a bit more is QQ. She is on the wrong relics right now because I stole them and I should probably give them back for the showcase. Where is he? Oh, this one I didn't steal, I just had spare. Okay. As you can see, her ratio is not very good. I usually play her with food, to be honest, but still this ratio is not very good. I need to tweak this a lot more, but as you can see, I can just steal relics from other people to improve it. She is usually on a seriousness of breakfast if I'm just casually using her, but again, I have Jingyuen's light cone now, so I can just give her that to improve her stats a bit more. I do use her quite often in Memory of Chaos. I run her alongside Blade because Quantum Wind seems to be a thing, and together they do really, really well. I only have her E5. I don't have her E6 yet. It's really annoying. But I've modestly invested in her. Like I said, I try and invest in everyone to a point that they can be used reasonably well. And she performs well enough, I think. I do need to sort out this crit ratio, but I don't use her so much that this feels like important to do. It's just on my to-do list to fix her. She's built. She's okay. I don't think any of these relics are particularly outstanding off memory. Like, ugh. Yeah, I forgot she's on an attack thing. It's okay. It's an okay build. Could be better. Sampo, who I built reasonably recently. I don't know if he's good enough, honestly. His effect hit rate's good, I think. I'm not sure why he's on this. What did I have him on? I think I had him on this. I don't know. I don't know what he really should be on. I can't remember why I put him on before the tutorial. I think I had him on Lucas Light Cone. He's okay invested. He's actually invested. Just a little bit. Full relics. He's fine. I probably need to upgrade him to what's it called? Glamoth. I probably need to upgrade him to Glamoth. I don't know. He doesn't do as much damage as it would satisfy me. I know he has ridiculous crit damage here. That's just if you roll one of these relics for a dot character and it has crit on it, it will just go into the crit stat whether you want it to or not. I swear. Like, perfectly good attack percentage there, but no, it had to roll into crit damage 3 times. Like, what? Okay. I try and build a lot of speed in my characters, but it's really hard to get speed substats. It really is. He's okay. I need to improve him. I know I need to improve him, but I think this is okay. I want to get the attack over 3k. I think the effect hit rate is correct. I think it has to be like 60% or something, so that's fine. I'd like more break effect on him too. But at the moment, he works. He does fine. I do use him. Bailu, I don't use as much as I used to. I do use her occasionally. There is some Memory of Chaoses that she is the best option. She could do with more effect res. Let's face it. She's on her signature light cone. She's fine. I could probably buy her some more traces, but I don't think she needs it. She heals enough. She's on the Speedster set and Fleet of the Ageless because why not? I tried really hard to build lots of speed on her, but like I said, it's really hard to get relics of speed on. It's all on my planar ornaments this time, but I'm happy with the 142 speed on her. She does enough. She does enough healing. She's pretty solid. I think she's fine. She is E2 now. I forgot I got her E2. I can't remember where I got the E2 from. Probably another lost 50-50. Maybe it was my lost Acheron 50-50 actually. I use her. Like, I've been seeing a lot of videos lately about the sustains versus the preservation versus the abundance, and how you only need 2 really good ones, and after you've got that you don't need any more. But like, after playing Memory of Chaos, where I'm swapping around my preservation and abundance units in the teams to see which one performs better to get the heal the units enough through the stage, I completely disagree. Like, sometimes it's better to have Bailu on your team than Fu, because Bailu's like health regeneration is just really solid and Fu just takes too much damage and dies. Sometimes it just be like that. There is an occasional use for Bailu, even if you have every sustain in the game. Her what's it called? Her invigoration skill is just so useful sometimes. It is kind of like a form of preservation. It's really good, and I don't have links built, so Bailu gets the job done. Sometimes she just works. She just works. Next up, my pride, My joy. Misha, he is currently on my best ice set. This ice set is shared between all of my ice units. Herta has his standard set if I'm playing him along Yangqing. This is technically Yangqing's set he is on his signature Lycone, I guess. Yeah, I properly invested into my boy. I probably should get this to 10. I I got his E1 at last from the event. Yeah, he does more damage. It's amazing. My ice set is, like I said, really quite good. I'm not sure how it could be improved to be better. There's some pieces that could obviously be better. It does need a bit more speed on it, but as like a DPS set goes, this is my best relic set because Misha doesn't really have much crit in his traces. Like, does he have any crit in his traces? Like one. He's one trace with crit on it. So all these stats are coming from my relic set. It's just really solid. I'm not sure I could farm better. I'm certainly trying to. If I do get Jinglue, this will probably be her set too, and then it's going to be shared between 4 characters. Next up, Herta. She's currently on Misha's set. It's it's kind of meh, honestly. I need more effect hit rate on it. I try to get as much crit rate as possible so that if his ult hits, it at least crits. But it's not very good. It's just more kind of like, I guess, sustain Misha artifact build, so that he goes fast and hits an okay amount of damage when he does ult. It's okay when I'm running him alongside Yangqing or another unit, and my main ice set is occupied elsewhere. It's fine. Next up, Asta. I don't use Asta as much as I used to anymore, honestly. I don't have her on energy recharge. I have her on this crazy break effect one just because it's good, I guess. This probably should be energy regen. I just haven't come back to fix it. I think he has okay-ish relics. I do kind of try and build a little bit of damage into all of my supports, because a support at the end of the day is a little bit of damage loss. Even if they're buffing your big unit, you do kind of want your supports to do some damage towards the enemy dying, which is why I do try and build crit rate and crit damage on them, even though it's not important. Just because when they do damage, they do reasonable amount of damage, and Asta's skill can do quite a lot of damage, honestly. She's on this, but she doesn't have to be. I do switch this about, a lot. She can be on this, she can be on this. She can be on whatever I feel like it at the time. Depends what I need. She doesn't really need dance. Like I said, I haven't used her lately, but she's reasonably invested. I still got some traces I could go get. But, you know, she could be better. She could be better. Hanya, my girl. I have that 167 speed. She's on the battle pass light cone. Yes, she's on the battle pass light cone. She could be better. You'll probably notice all my supports are really squishy. She is on the speedster set because I feel like these units that give speed, they might as well, when they give speed, give more speed. I don't know. That's just me. She kind of swaps her light cone with Asta. I tried to build her as fast as possible. I wasn't really going for big strong substats. This is my Penacony standard rope. This is shared. If Asta has the planetary light cone, then I'll give her this set and this orb. This should probably just be a HP orb or a defense orb or something to make these more tanky and the set more universal. But nobody's going to make me swap out HP for more damage. You can't make me. I'm gonna do what's not best practice here. They're gonna do damage, right? Yeah, he's reasonably well invested. I've invested in her skill. I tried to make her do damage. If she's on the field, I want her to do some damage. She's E4, the best Eidolon to have her up to. And she does do actually quite good damage, even if though I haven't really built break on her, like 11% break. She still does actually like hit for a ton. I mostly use Hanya with Argenti. And when I do, she'll be on Planetary just for more damage. Like Asta and Hanya share stuff for that, but not relics. I could, like, but I hate swapping relics around, so. Next up, Pella! My pride, my joy. She's currently on the Luca light cone. I have stolen for her boots off Topaz. So she can go fast because I've been running her Acheron. You want your Pella to go as fast as possible. She could really be going on the wind set to go even faster, but like 4-piece musketeer is fine, honestly. And you know, she supplies a bit of extra damage on Aegis. That's what I'm going for. I have reasonably good relics for her. Like I think she has a lot of speed in her subsets. I think. I wasn't really going for a damage build, but he's sort of sub DPS Pella a little bit. Just a little bit. And yeah, he gets the job done. I don't think she needs any changes. I could probably switch her over to the wind set to make her faster and stuff, but like it's not high on my priority because 145, that's a comfortable speed. I think that's a comfortable speed. Next up, Gallagher, another character I have built. I have built him kind of for damage. He does have 110 break effect. I have focused on the stat he does need. He's on What Is Real, of course. Reasonably good traces. I properly built him for Acheron. He's on a 2p set with Broken Kill. I think this is like the first Broken Kill we've seen out of my supports. Don't judge me. And yeah, I've built him. I haven't been too silly. Look, he's on outgoing healing boost. I haven't been too silly. Giving him a crit damage chest. I could. Like, look at this crit rate. He could totally work with a crit damage chest. I'm not actually sure if he needs this. To be honest with you. Like the healing he does is pretty reasonable, I think. I could probably swap this for a crit damage chest just so he does a little bit more damage. It's fine. Yeah, he's got like really good relics. Because for some reason these sets that you get so many of, I get so many double crit ones. It's just like, what am I gonna do with these? I'm gonna just put it on the couple units that need all of the break effects. Look at this. Look at this. It's really good. It's really good. Energy recharge. I don't think his ult charges enough without this. And even with an energy recharge rope, it still feels really slow. I'm not super in love with Gallagher as a unit. I don't know whether it's because I only have him E2, and whether he'll get better with like more Eidolons, but I don't think like the E4 might make him feel better, but because his healing on his ult is a debuff, if you kill the staff, it goes away. So the extra round of it, I don't feel like matters. That just makes him do more damage. E6. So he doesn't really have a lot of attack. I could make that better. I could make it better. I could make him do more damage. I have a vision of DPS Galaxian. This is fine. He heals enough. He could be faster is the only thought I have for his build at the moment. But I'm happy with it. It's fine. Just needs more speed. And I'm sure eventually I'm going to get ridiculous relics with speed on too. He does have reasonable effect res, 164%. I think that's fine. I think it's fine. Clara is a mess. She has a signature light cone. Signature light cone. I've invested in her traces. There's a couple more I could pick up, but I'm sick of that domain. I kind of need to rebuild Clara a little bit. I kind of regret putting her on the guards set, like with a two-piece. I should have just gone all out and got a physical set. This is terrible boots. I just don't want to go into this domain because it feels so inefficient to farm, but I tend to not have enough relics left over to pull to craft them. I have an E1 and that's about it. She's okay. I don't really use Clara that much, even though I have her signature light cone. I haven't really felt the need to put her as an extra on teams, but I will rebuild her in the future, I think, because I think this could be better. So much better. Next up, Blade, who I have recently gotten some upgrade pieces for. He does have his signature light cone, and he is fully maxed on traces. Blade is one of the characters I really enjoy playing and using, and last Memory of Chaos, he did help me clear floor 12. He is a boss, and this was like 60, 140, and now got up to 160, 60, 160, which is such an improvement. His speed still needs to be a bit better. I think he needs like 4 more speed to be faster than Bronya. I'm gonna get there, guys. He has some pieces that definitely could do an upgrade. Like this one could be better. This one could be better. I'm pretty happy with the speed boots. Like, it didn't roll amazing, but it's still quite good. This could be better. And I'm really happy with this rope. I'm not gonna go out my way to find another rope or roll another rope unless it has like double crit and speed on it. Honestly, I'm not sure I can do much better than this rope. It's like only one bad roll and arguably not that bad. I know he doesn't scale on attack, but I still think he has like some parts of his kit that can benefit from it. I will say that none of my limited characters have eidolons, so I'm not going to show them off or anything unless they're the standard ones. Yeah, I'm happy with my Blade. I'm not sure he can be improved much besides having a little bit more speed, so he's faster than Bronya. Next is my Dan Heng, who I haven't touched since I built him. He's on the Hertosaur light cone. He has decent traces. He's on two-piece, and they're alright. He could be better. If you didn't know, I'm not a particular big fan of Dan Heng's playstyle, like at all. He brings me no joy to use, and I would much rather use Dr. Ratio, who I think is a lot of fun to use, and I'm very excited to get adventuring for. I do use Dan Heng occasionally, and I probably should improve his build a little bit better, but no joy, and I don't like using him. I'm sorry. You could be like, get Sparkle, improve your experience. I'm not sure it will, guys. I'm not sure it will. He's just, I just don't like his kit. It's not a thing I like. I will use him if I feel like I have to. Otherwise, he's just here for decorations. I didn't purposely pull him, by the way, before you start typing down below. Why did you pull him then? I didn't. I spent 30 pulls on his banner to get Ash the Eidolons. And I was at 0 pity, and he came on the 3rd pull. I didn't mean to get him. I'm not mad about it. He has helped me get through Swarm Disaster, but any excuse not to use this guy, and I will take it. He brings me 0 joy to use. Soz for all the Dan Heng fans. He's not. He's not for everyone. I don't even want him. But I might improve his build in the future, just in case I do have to use him again in the future. I feel like I want to build Gwen or something first. Next up, Trailblazer, who I don't even know what she's on right now. She's built for Fireblazer. I want to build Physical Trailblazer because I think they're underrated. I just haven't had time to build her. It's gonna come. It's gonna happen. And for any CC who's going like, why do you want to build Physical Trailblazer? They're not that good. I just don't think anybody's looked at Physical Trailblazer since the release of Rune May, who makes Physical Trailblazer so much better. Physical Trailblazer has carried me on my free-to-play account and on my Litecoin-only account. They beat the bug boss for me. They whooped the butt of adventuring for me. Physical Trailblazer is seriously underrated as a damage dealer or even as a support unit to break the physical bar. They do feel really good. And I fully intend to build her on this account and showcase the damage potential. Because I've been building so many units, I just haven't had a chance to come back and do it yet. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna show people what this little raccoon can do. Eventually, you're gonna have to wait for that. When I have time, it's gonna happen. Next up, Topaz. Topaz, considering she's not on speed boots right now, I think this is pretty reasonable. She has my Hertolite cone. Honestly, I think with the arrival of Aventurine, I don't think Topaz needs speed boots anymore. I think you should have her on attack boots if you don't already. Because with Aventurine's follow-up and Dr. Ratio's follow-up, driving Numpty forward, the need for speed boots isn't really there anymore. You can still try and build speed on her, but you don't need speed boots. You just need her to be kind of fast. So she might go twice every few turns, but I don't think you need speed boots on Topaz. You just need other elation units, and Numpty does his thing, and her damage has gone up quite a lot for me since I swapped her to attack boots. I stole them for Pella. I want to get her onto a 4-piece of this. I haven't had time. She was on Musketeers before. She has reasonably good pieces, I think. Yeah. My Musketeer stuff was really good. She was on these boots before, but Pella and her swap boots. Because, yeah. She could have some better pieces. I think this orb could be better. Because that's kind of meh on crit rate, but it's on my to-do list. Rebuild Topaz. Yeah. Nanqing, I don't have his signature light cone, and like I said, Misha currently has his artifacts. I do want to build artifacts for each character, so Herta has her artifacts, and Misha has his relics, and Yanqing has his relics, but until then, they're all sharing the same relic set. Is what it is. He is E1, just E1. Don't have his E2. I quite like Yanqing. He has got me through Memory of Chaoses, and for that reason, he's reasonably okay invested, not super invested. If I don't get Jingleway on her rerun, I will probably invest a little bit more into him because, mad copium, I guess. Next up, my Dr. Ratio, my king. He has his signature light cone. He has reasonably good investment traces. I need to get this one actually. Let's just do that quick. Yoink. Yummy. I love my boy. He's on a two-piece set. I don't know if I'm going to swap him over to the Pioneer set. Undecided at the moment. Because this stuff is okay. It really could be better, couldn't it? Look at this. This is appalling. I need to get him better regular relics. This is really good. Glamorph's not even very good for him, I don't think. I think it's just okay. Glamorph is just an okay set. Could be better though. Yeah, I need to rebuild this man. On my to-do list. Okay, we can agree. We can all agree these relics are worse than I remember them being. What is up with these speed boots? They're just, I guess, speed boots. Oh well, it's fine. He has a 1 to 2 crit ratio, and that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Herta, I have her E1. She's currently on Genesis Repose, and I need more traces. I do use her in Pulp Fiction. I haven't invested as much as I actually really should, but she has maxed relics near enough. I don't have a crit rate one, okay? I don't have a crit rate one, like at all, I don't think. Have I got a crit rate one? I keep everything. I'm a hoarder. I need someone to come and clear through this. Oh, we got this one. Some levels in this. To remind me to level it up. Yeah, let's do that. I need to rebuild her. I'm sorry, Himiko. There's just so many new units that keep coming out. Building everyone is really hard, okay? Okay. Jingyuan! He's looking quite fine with his 50% 183 crit ratio. He could be a little bit faster. I don't think it's super important to have Jingyuan fast, honestly. He's on his signature light cone. His traces could be a bit better, I guess. I guess he's on his signature set, which is pretty solid. Look at this. Look at this tasty crit rate. Yum 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 yum. 4 liner as well. Yeah, he's pretty good. He's pretty good. Could be a little bit better, I think, but I think this. I'm not sure what I could improve. Maybe the break effect could be a bit higher. And I probably should get this attack boost and max these out a little bit more. And probably more speed. But I don't think this is a bad build, especially if you're playing with Bronya. I don't have Sparkle, but if I got Sparkle, he'd be even better, right? He'd be a lot better. Bronya, I kind of need to rebuild because I kind of scuffed her relics. Because I didn't have a crit damage piece for her. She was on a crit rate piece because I didn't understand how Bronya worked. So I was like, I don't have one on the wind set. I will put her on the speed set, and she's not as fast as she used to be, but she's still faster than Blade. I think 163 is fine. I guess I should try and get her to 200. She's on her signature light cone. She is E1, which that's what I spent my 300 standard pulls for an E1 Bronya. Relics are okay, I think. Could be better. Could be a lot better. There's not a lot of speed in it, but I don't really want her faster because what do I hate speed tuning. I don't get enough speed substats. It's hard. It's hard. Okay. Welt is You could argue he's built. He is on. Oh, he was on an effect. Who did I steal this from? I'm sure I stole this from someone. Did I not? Guess not. Okay, it's fine. He's on a two-piece. Oh no, he's on a full four-piece at the moment. Amazing. He could be better. Almost got that 70% crit rate, right? I haven't really tried to build Welt. Welt has just kind of ended up with the off pieces from Locha and Dan, and Dr. Ratio into this. It's not good, but it is okay. Fine. I will build him properly one day. If I need to use him for whatever reason, he's got stats at least. I don't have any eidolons for him. He's E0. These could also be higher. I need to get this at some point. I'm sorry. Enough said. Kafka! I feel like my Kafka could be better. She's not fast enough. It's a big issue. I put her on this recently because I think this is meant to be better than Good Night Sleep Well. If I'm wrong, please tell me, because I do have Good Night Sleep Well at R5, but I don't know. So if this is the wrong way around, do tell me. I'm happy to switch it. I think this is meant to be better because it gives energy recharge, right? I think. I need her faster. I know that. I've tried to get as much attack percentage on her as possible. I just haven't been very fortunate with the speed. I should probably also switch her over to Glamoff, actually thinking on it. I don't know if I have any pieces for her. Maybe, actually. Don't have speed though. That's the thing, no speed. I just need to keep farming for her. I don't mind doing that because like so many units can use the follow-up domain. I don't know what this should be, but I'm pretty sure the speed should be at least like 145, right? This is too slow. I will do it. And maybe when she has a rerun, I'll get her signature light cone. But could be better. Black Swan, slightly less attack than Kafka. Has enough effect hit rate, I believe. Attack rope, attack orb, attack boots, effect hit rate chest, attack thingy. Look, don't judge me for the crit stats, okay? It had speed on it. I do keep loads of these. But the thing is, like, even though I keep these ones, it doesn't have attack percentage on it. It does have effect hit rate, which is why I keep it. But, like, they don't have speed. I just don't get the speed substats. Maybe I'm just really bad at keeping relics. I don't know. I didn't intend to go for slow Black Swan, but because I don't have the speed stat, she is slow Black Swan. I just need to farm the prisoner domain until the end of time so I can get Black Swan and Kafka to be as fast as physically possible. It will happen one day. We believe in it. Maybe. Next up, Acheron is E0, but I do have a signature light cone. I am really happy with this ratio of 58 over 171 with 135 speed. I'm very happy with it. I have her completely maxed out besides her basic attack because who needs that? And she is on her best set. She isn't currently on Izumo because the Izumo relics I have aren't amazing. Like I can switch it over and show you. I did farm them. They are here. Is that? Yeah, we're losing some crit rate here. Which I know one of these gives more. It's the relics. Is it the relics that give the crit rate? I can't remember. Diver gives more crit damage. And Izumo gives 12% crit rate. So this is more like 55 over 1 something ratio, I think. I don't know. I just think this looks better, right? Because it's the same crit ratio, right? This is better because the crit ratio is better. It's the same crit ratio, and you also get the benefit on the ultimate damage. I'm not sure of the pieces I have, it's better. I need them to be, I just got really good Salsetto one, or reasonably good. I don't think the rope is amazing, it's fine. I just need these pieces to be better than the Salsetto ones, to have at least 55 crit rate, to feel confident swapping them over will be beneficial, you know? I don't know, maybe, if you know better, tell me down below. Maybe that having her on in Izuma would be better. Maths-wise in my head, it's not better. I'm happy with her. She does really good damage. Of course she does. I have her signature light cone. She cost me 160 wishes to get. That was all my wishes. I had 20 left because of the free ones, and I got her light cone. Like, I'm very chuffed with my Acheron investment, even though she cost me everything. Next up, Japard. He is on his signature light cone. His defense is not very good. He is E1 at the moment. I almost have this maxed out. I don't have this. Mostly because it just hasn't felt necessary. But I guess getting this defense trace over here would be quite good. It's kind of weird how he has a reasonable amount of traces that increases personal damage. It's a bit odd. But to explain why his defense is a bit rubbish, I don't have defense percentage on here. He's on a crit damage chest with no defense percentage. He's on speed boots, 14% defense. Yay! The only good artifact. Energy regen rope, of course, reasonably good defense percentage, and a defense orb with 9 speed. Look at this! I should probably upgrade him to broken kill, to be fair, but this is such a great defense orb. It's hard to justify it. But yeah, I have actually recently picked up a defense chest. Here it is. I forgot about this. I forgot I had leveled it. It is for Aventurine. That's a bit better, right? Yeah, he's kind of probably going to end up sharing some relics with Aventurine, but I do have some on Arlan that Aventurine might also have. Aventurine's got like 3 different set options available to him. We'll go through those at the end because it's Monday at the moment and Aventurine doesn't come out till Wednesday. So we'll have a good idea what he might look like in a moment. Next up, Fu, who if you watch my videos, you'll have heard me complain about constantly. I had someone comment the other day why I don't use Herta's light cone. Even though I do have it, it's R2. I do think one day of my new life is just a really good light cone, like 24 defense, and it gives your team all type res of 12%. It's just a really good support light cone. But I guess 12% isn't really that much, and this would be better for her. For sustainability, definitely with like numbers and stuff. But like the main reason like Fu probably feels underwhelming to me, shush on the stats, shush. I don't have this rank 10 yet either, or this, or that. Well, you don't need that to be fair. I haven't max traced her, and of course I've tried to get as much speed on her as possible. and I've reasonably succeeded in doing that. I don't have a silly chest. I have a defense chest. This could be a HP one because I think I've got enough defense percentage substats to warrant this being a HP one. I just don't think I have one. I have been farming this recently. Oh, there's one there now that I could switch to, but for the longest time I did not have one of these. I've recently refarmed this domain for blades, so I've probably picked this up in like the last week. And on speed boots, and there it is, the 22 defense percentage. Like, I don't think he needs a defense chest. I think he has a decent defense stats. She is on a quantum orb. I keep meaning to change her over to a HP orb. And I just guess I haven't picked up a good one, right? I have all this rubbish. Someone please help me clear out my inventory. It's full of rubbish. Yeah, that'd be how it is. I don't know if this should be an energy recharge robe. I remember when I initially built her, the guide said she didn't need one. But there are certainly times when I play Memory of Chaos that I wish she did have one. Not gonna lie. I don't even know if I have an energy regen I can give her. I should probably, in all fairness, move her over to Broken Kill. Does she have the effect res for it? No, she doesn't. It's fine. She's got good speed. Her HP could be better. I will move her onto a HP chest, and one day she'll get a HP orb. Maybe of the Broken Kill set. We'll see. Next up, my Rune May, who definitely does not have enough break effect on her. I'm aspiring to that 160. I'm aspiring to it. 148 speed, I'm pretty happy with that. She is on Memory of the Past. It's only R1. How is this only R1? Never picked up another copy. I should probably just have her on, what's it called? Meshing Cogs. But I don't have any issue getting her ult back. So I don't really see the need to. She might as well have the extra break effect, honestly. I haven't also maxed out her traces. Look, it's expensive. It's really expensive. Leave me alone. She's on two piece, so I'll try to get as much break effect as possible. I don't aim for the crit stats. It's just like I find it hard to not keep pieces that don't have crit stats on it. But I've rolled reasonably good. I'm not mad this rolled into HP. Honestly, she needs more health. She's on a HP orb. No silly ice orbs this time. No silly ice orbs, but we do have a double crit rate. Yeah, I know. I'm feeling the judgment. It's fine. No big content creator is ever going to see this to judge me. Ever. And she is on an energy rope. Could be better, but it's fine. It is fine. Yep, that's my Rune May. I think she's okay. She's pretty sturdy. She has some of the best health for certain out of some of my units, even some of my healers. She has more health than Fu. She has more health than Fu. Next up, my beloved Locha. I love Locha. He's my favorite character in this game, and I have rebuilt him for the third time. He's now sporting a full wind set. He only lost 3 speed from the conversion, and I will aspire to have him even speedier. Attack chest rather than healing chest. I don't think it really makes much difference, honestly. Imaginary boost, and he has a really good energy recharge orb. He could be better, honestly. I should probably actually try to get him a healing chest, because you do kind of feel the lack of it on his build, I think. But he still heals enough, and he goes a lot faster now. I would take him off perfect timing if I had confidence that his effect res would be high enough to support broken kill, but it's not. So he's staying on it. Him critting 20% of the time is just the bonus. Yeah, I need some healing boost on him, I think. If I get one. And more speed. I would like to get him up to... My aim is to one day have the 170 speed Locha on Windset. And I am grinding that ice domain for my 3 ice units that need all of the artifacts. So it's going to happen one day, guys. One day I will get lucky. But not today. Tingyan. It's on 161 speed. She's got my dance, which is, like I said, only R2. And I'm gonna ask you guys, please don't judge. Don't judge. Reasonably good traces. I should probably try and get this one at some point, but yeah, whatever, right? And oh, it's a bit better than I thought it was. It's a little bit better than I thought it was. She's on 2-piece lightning. It has speed stats. You've got to understand. It has speed stats. I'm quite happy with this one. This is a really good piece. No speed on this one, but HP just. I can't. These are okay. I don't really know what she should be on otherwise. I guess I could put her on like 2-piece, like Disciple or something, but yeah, whatever. She's on an attack orb and an energy regen rope. I'm pretty happy with this one. Looks at speed. She's a speedy girl. She does have enough effect res. Yes, it took me ages to get that 30% for broken kill, but I got there. I'm happy with her build. It could be better, I guess, but I think this is correct. It feels like she doesn't have enough health considering she's on a health chest, but I guess she is a harmony and a little bit squishy. But I'm happy. 161 speed. She does a little damage. It's all good. It's all good. And last character, Argenti, who is got the battle pass light cone. This crit ratio looks a little bit scuffed, but you do have to remember. Where is it? He does get crit rate from his talent that gives him 25% crit rate. So while this is 27, it is really more 52. Which is much more impressive. I know his attack is also quite low, but that is because he's sporting this incredible break effect rope that I have struggled to get off him. 100% break effect. But because with Rune May, this does deliver quite a lot of damage, with him being a physical unit, it's very hard to take the rope off. Definitely with this really good crit rate. I just need a better piece to replace it with. And I just don't have one. I guess I have this one, which is the ice. No, this is break effect again. Like I said, I don't really have one. I could swap the better crit damage, right? Yeah. No. This I'm quite happy with. Really good speed boots. Well, I think is that 3 into the crit? No, it's only 2. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. This probably could be a crit rate chest. I leveled one, right? Yeah, I leveled this one. So I could do this. It just makes me feel sad though. It makes me feel sad. I don't want to. I'm just gonna do this and it makes me happy again. Look at this one. Really good. Much break effect. Less good. Yeah, this is why he's on 2-piece, because the prisoner set has some reasonably good relics on them. I just find it very hard to farm the champion's domain, because it is with a set that you get from world bosses and not many units use anymore. It's just inefficient to farm this domain, and hopefully they release another domain in the future that works on Argenti. Otherwise, I'm just stuck with this forever. I'm not unhappy with his build. His crit rate could be higher, is the only thing. Ideally, you kind of want it like 70% rather than 52%, and the attack could be way higher, but that's because I'm on a break effect rope rather than attack rope. And farming Soul Seto is a miserable simulated universe experience, because half the time you're getting Bellabog and it just but yeah, that's all my characters. Let's go over here to Arlan, who is sporting the beginning of my Aventurine set. Building him. This is the damage set I'm building for him. I don't know. Do I have anything to go here? No, not at the moment. Yeah, building him for damage. I mean, I have, like I said, I have the shielder set, and I have options for him on the shield set to use. But this set on Arlan is my damage set. And as you can see, big damage. I've gone for defense boots because double crit, right? Rather than speed boots. And defense orb and defense rope, because he doesn't need energy recharge. I don't know if we have enough effect res in all this. We have enough? Arlan, tell me, do we have enough? Yes. I mean, of course we will do, because Aventurine is in his abilities. Yeah, this is my damage set for my Aventurine. Not yet fully built, but it will get there. It will get there, and then he'll be solid. And then I'll have options whether or not I want Aventurine to do damage, or if I need him to provide big chunky shields. If it's big chunky shields, he'll share a set with Japard, and when he releases, he'll probably still Japard set. But I think Japard is better with the likes of Acheron, just because his skill is really good. So we'll see. I'm not sure. I'm kind of hoping this gives enough defense. We'll see. We will see. That's everybody. I guess last notes. Over here, just so you can show. I can show. I do get all my stars now. I have gotten all my stars from last one, and I did get all my stars from the one previous. I haven't finished this current one. It's kind of terrifying, right? Look at it. Look at this floor. Like, I kind of want to run Acheron in the second side. But then it's like, I mean, this is quite unfriendly, I feel, to Acheron as well. Like, is this a genuine side? I guess? Genuine Topaz, maybe? Going to be painful to defeat. I mean, I would preference to put Misha here with Acheron to supply a lot of ice, and he can do like 140k crits on his ultimate. Like, he does a reasonable amount of damage, not as much as like Acheron, obviously, but like as a sub DPS, Misha does deliver. Especially now I have his E1, I'm very happy with my boy. But like, you are losing damage by putting him there. Like, is this what it looks like? Maybe. Probably. Like, our Acheron does so much damage, this will probably work fine. I'm not sure Japard's going to be enough. I feel like it's going to be a Fu thing. If this is a two-phase Aventurine, I'm concerned about Fu passing all the way through, but as long as you have AoE on Pella, it's fine. Pella can do it. Pella has enough health. And then I guess what? This side, Topaz, Jingwen, topaz. I don't have anything there. You could run foo on this side off everyone's crits, and then Remay, and then I don't know, Lotra on the last side. This is kind of like this doesn't really feel like an adventurine Memory of Chaos. I've got to be honest with you, because there's nothing here that really strongly wants imaginary. But I guess you could have it here against himself, because why not? Yeah, that's everything about my account. If you think there's things that could help improve my units, do post them down below, because every Memory of Chaos is a delightful struggle to pass at the moment, but I can pass it. Investing in Acheron has seriously helped my account, because, you know, her ceiling is so much higher than everyone else. That said, damage wise, like, she doesn't really do that much more damage than Argenti. Really, like, they both do 250k ults. Acheron can go higher. It is possible, but at the end of the day, they both do 250k ults. It's just that Acheron can get her ult back a lot faster than Argenti. Argenti needs a lot more units, I think, to get him going, and without Sparkle and Hua, you do feel it. You do feel it that he needs a bit more support. But Argenti's and Acheron's damage, as someone who has them both ult-wise, isn't that much different. It's just I don't have all the pieces for Argenti, and I believe like the multipliers on the ults are very similar. If I had Sparkle and Hua, they would be very, very similar in numbers, I think. And my thoughts on Acheron, he does feel like she's missing something, teams-wise. It might be because I don't have Silver Wolf. Pella's fine. It's just I play her with Black Swan. It's definitely like this Memory of Chaos where you've got such a big electric focus. It doesn't feel like there's suitable teammates to go with her to break. We need more Nihility units, I feel. It's okay. You're just kind of relying on her to do all of the damage and all of the break. She's fine. I'm getting distracted. I always get distracted. This is my account. Leave your advice below. I hope you enjoyed this video. I have been rambling for a really, really long time. My updates, my videos are going to be really inconsistent for the rest of the month. LARP season has begun for me, which means, like, I'm just not going to be around some weeks because all my recording time is taken up by LARP. And I'm also going on holiday this month, which, you know, also takes away recording time. But I'll be back properly in May, fingers crossed, except for bank holidays and any LARP weekends. That's just my life. I'm sorry, guys, for those who are interested. But I will try and get out videos when I can, and hopefully I'll see you all again soon. Until the next video, goodbye!